Most of us are very familiar with Tasha K. She's a celebrity blogger and YouTuber, and most notably, she is renowned for being sued by Cardi B and losing a $4 million lawsuit and refusing to pay. And since then, you would think that Tasha K would be somewhat quiet, but Tasha K has, in my opinion, become even more polarizing since losing that particular lawsuit. And now she has a situation going on with former colleague Tony the Closer. Now, Tony the Closer is a brother from Philadelphia. I believe he played in the NFL or played football. Like I said, the brother's a nice brother from what I can understand. Some would say, he's a little flashy or opulent, but that don't make anybody a bad person, right? And even Tasha K says that, he does too much, trying to, impress people. She even calls him pretentious. But one of the reasons that she had this live with her assistant, Chelsea, is to pretty much call Tony the Closer out about pretty much taking some sneak shots at her over some edited posts. Now, they did have a podcast together on Tasha K's channel that seemed to do quite well, but Tasha K says she doesn't trust content creators, and she feels like he's sneak dissing her. So I'll play a little bit of that right there.
How many times do I fall out with you, Chelsea?
Every day. I got fired last night. I got rehired this morning. Every day. I got fired last night.
You got fired okay. So and how many people do I cuss you out to or about?
Hundreds.
I'm from the I say what I gotta say. It is what it is. And no, this is not staged at all. This is not staged. I don't stage a thing on the internet besides my fight with Auntie Hattie. And I should have fought her for real that day.
I know.
But anyway, so here's the issue. And the issue is this probably ain't got shit to do with Tony. It don't have nothing to do with Tony. Because anything that I'm in it because I chose to be in it. So I can't blame nobody. Not him, not Chelsea, not my husband, not Jeb, or anybody else that worked for me. I can't blame nobody, okay? But given my record with these fake content creators, yeah, I'm a little bit more blunt than I was before in the past. I even let one try me for a couple years. How long did it take me to say something to that mother? How long did it take me to say something to him? That boy should have been taking and he out here pretending he don't like out of here. I ain't never seen a straight man in my life keep the company of all gay men out of here. This ain't got nothing to do with Tony. I'm just telling you. I was trying to be on the political correctness and not say nothing about anything, but I said 2023, oh, y'all getting 2019 Tasha. Y'all are back getting 2019 Tasha. If I see some shit and I see it over and over and over again, guess what? I'm just checking you. So if you ain't got no problem, if you didn't do it, just say you ain't do it. How many times do I do this to my husband? I do it to my child. I do it. This is my personality. I'm not changing for nobody. I'm not changing for nobody.
So in that clip, pretty much she's saying she don't care. She talk to anybody how the way she wants to talk and things like that. And she wants to know if he's taking a sneak diss at her. And okay, I can understand somebody feeling like that, but Tasha K is an adult, right? If you feel like Tony the Closer is taking these digs at you or saying certain things about you, why don't you just call the guy? Like, hey bro, I see that there's some energy. Maybe I'm feeling a certain type of way that you're doing this. I just want to talk to you behind the scenes and address it since I have somewhat of a personal relationship with you. But what Tasha K wants to do is, obviously make it out to the main internet and, kind of drag this out. So you're going to see in this next clip, Tony the Closer comes on to the show and he actually calls her a messy in the comments. So she brings him up and then they have this next interaction.
If you in the comments calling somebody a messy, like, come on now. Like, hold on. Let me add this to the chat. Hold on for a second. Because, like, that's some bullshit right there. That's some for real. Like, you a grown ass man. I ain't nobody call you no Ain't nobody called you out of your name, Tony. All we said was that if you was on some shit. Oh, I'm about to add you. Hold on. I'm looking for your name right now. Because if you was on some shit, then you ain't on no okay? That's it. It shouldn't have gone past there. But you are here calling people and shit. What does that solve? No, like, what does that solve? Why
So you don't get on the platform and play with my name. You don't play me like that. Don't play that. That's shit. You using your platform to play with my name, and I ain't been nothing.
Is that she's a
sitting there talking shit about Chelsea
she's
last
week.
When you sitting there talking shit about Chelsea last week, you literally sat there talking to me about an hour straight about firing this girl, and now you gonna try to do this messy shit.
That's her house.
You just sitting there trying to play this little motherfuckers, man.
You coming in?
Y'all some real messy motherfuckers, man. Hey, tell your husband to call me. Tell your husband to call me.
He didn't call you out your name. That's some shit.
No, hold on. People gotta understand. No,
that's what faggots do. Here. Faggots do that shit. Anytime they can't get their goddamn point across, they want to reduce the calling women. I call and checked you. I didn't call you out your fucking name. I didn't talk about your box shaped, disabled looking.
So again, he called her, mess came up, and you know, he was going back and forth with her, then he left alive, right? She started calling him all kind of names, saying his girlfriend was ugly. His girlfriend had nothing to do with that, okay? And people were saying that he's feminine because he comes on to defend himself, you know, about what she's saying. And this is what you see in Black America. Black women will castigate something. And again, if she felt that he was taking shots, all she gotta do is call the guy. But no, let's come onto the platform. Let's call this guy out for a group of people who don't need to know about that. You know, he came onto your show and had a podcast face to face. So then all of a sudden you start calling him, he's acting like a F word. She used that previously to talk about somebody else. And so he leaves. And he did the right thing by leaving. Because really, he don't even need to be engaging her because something is wrong with Tasha K. All right? Any woman who acts like that, and Tasha K is always talking down on black men. And she was even telling him, are you going to act like an educated black man when she's out here acting like a buffoon, like a child? All right? So he shouldn't even engage nobody like her anyway. But there is a point where he came on there and he completely put her in her place. Obviously, she was laughing, thinking it was funny. But let me play that particular 5-minute clip here and I'll come back.
And then you want to come back around and try to play the whole, like, first and foremost, I showed you nothing but respect and love. You got your black here and act like a pure on the internet. Like, so you brought your black ass up here. You brought your black messy ass up here, and you got on the internet. And not only did you disrespect me, but then you started disrespecting my girlfriend. Chelsea, until you can fix your edges, don't talk to me. I'm not talking to no girl with that glue on shit on the front of your forehead. Girl, you got that glue on shit on the front of your forehead. You tacky. You a little tacky. Just shut up. I ain't talking.
No, I don't have to shut up.
You a tacky little hoe. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Tasha.
You don't take the call enough to talk to Tasha.
I'm talking to Tasha. This little broke. This little broke got too much to say. Like she got too. I'm not arguing with no broke. This the same girl that you were just talking about. You gotta figure out how you can fire her without consequence.
Yes.
This is literally the same girl that you just told me you were trying to figure out how you could fire without consequence. Y'all got online and you disrespected. You slandered and defamed my name and my business.
Hey, listen to me.
All because the same editor that edits your podcast but it's cool because I'm gonna sue out of you. And one thing about it, when I tell you I'm gonna sue your black ass, I'm gonna sue the out of you.
Sue me, Tony. Sue me. Get in line. Listen, I didn't get online and disrespect you.
Yes, you did. Y'all was having a conversation about gay in my name. Don't play with my name like that. Y'all was talking about gay in my name. Don't you even talk about no gay talking about me.
Tony?
Don't talk about no gay shit when you talk about me because ain't no me. Don't play with my name. Don't play with my name. And that's when I said because you're not gonna play with my name. Not one time is you gonna play with my name. That got me.
Breathe, Tony. Breathe, Tony.
Oh, I'm breathing.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna sue you too, though. Just know that.
Right.
You got online and said that I, I don't really do real estate. I don't own real estate and all that shit. I'm gonna sue the out you.
Okay, all right, Tony, cool. Sue me, cool. Here's what I'm gonna say. Nobody called you. I said that's some faggot shit for you to get online and call another
ass online talk about some shit that your husband edited.
Shut up.
However,
shut up. Who are you saying shut up to?
You.
Tony.
You a damn fool.
Tony.
You a clown. You doing clown shit. You doing some straight clown shit.
Tony. I was not talking about you. Nobody called you a faggot. I said that's some faggot shit. There were some faggots that we were talking about on this live. They're not here. I said I have post-traumatic stress disorder. Where did you go? Tony, where did you go?
You playing right now. You doing some goofy shit. You been disrespecting my girl when my girl gave your ass. My girl gave you free clothes that you never even used, never paid or nothing. You a trifling nigga, bro. You gonna disrespect my girl. My girl ain't been nothing but nice to you when she didn't want to you. She only gave you them clothes based off me. You was begging for her clothes for weeks on weeks on weeks. You kept begging me for shit from Nicole. You kept asking me to get Nicole's clothes the whole time, and then you get your black nasty ass up here and disrespect my girl. You a trifling. You a trifling. My girl ain't want to with you from the beginning. You try to get her to come and do interviews and all kind of shit, and she wouldn't do it. You a clown. You a clown.
This is what I'm talking about. This is
you
what
a clown.
You
a clown.
This is what gay men do.
You was out here begging me fucking the clothes for fucking weeks, and then she didn't want to do it. Then you let's do an interview. She ain't want to you. Tony, give your ass clothes, and then you don't even give them to your assistant. You a clown.
Tony, listen.
You a clown, and you know I'm about to post all the text messages shit because you a clown. Whatever you beg me for her shit, then you go disrespect my girl that never did nothing to you. You are a trifling bitch. You gonna disrespect my girl. You gonna body shame her when all these already with her. You a trifling black. You a trifling black. Don't play with my girl. Tell your husband to see me. Tell your husband to see me. You dirty black. You the worst example for these fuckers.
Okay, Tony, you done? You done? Are you done? Tony. I'm gonna let you calm down. Are you done? Yeah, I told you that's what them gay men be doing. That's why they be calling each other faggots and stuff like that.
You body shame my girl and you call me a gay man?
Tony.
She get picked on online by black women every day. And you try to play with my girl.
Hey,
you try to play with a girl that did nothing but be nice to you. She did nothing to you. She did nothing to you.
And neither did Chelsea.
Chelsea was in there and they calling me a faggot, you dumb Nicole did nothing to you. And she's nothing but nice to you.
So again, he exposed Tasha K for being fake, saying things about Chelsea behind her back. She did admit to saying some of those things. And again, you know, you want to be able to say certain things about somebody and they not to be able to call you names. The fact that you even come out on the internet and start talking about this guy or insinuating taking shots at you is already, you know, very bad, right? It's already maligned. Okay, so without even calling somebody's names, it is messy. He called you a messy HOE. All right, he probably couldn't have not said that, but that's what you're acting like in so many words. So now the guy comes and defends himself. Y'all say the guy is being feminine. The reality is this: if Tasha K wants to act like that with her husband or her assistant or anybody else, that's one of the reasons why Tasha K is in the problems that she's in. And for other black women who act like that, nobody wants to put up with you, or even black men. And it just goes to show you that despite having a lot of money, you don't have any class. Again, if you have content creators fall out, all right? I've had many issues with content creators behind the scenes. One even being Kevin Samuels before, all right? But what that does is that is handled behind the scenes. If we have issues, we'll talk and ask, hey man, how was you feeling like that? Okay, I apologize for this and that. Then we go back and boom, we're adults. But Tasha K always falling out with somebody. And content creators are gonna make mistakes. People can be fake sometimes, but it's how you handle it, all right? Now, only thing I would say about the brother Tony the Closer, I just wish the brother wouldn't even have come back on there wasting his time. You know what I'm saying? Because I really feel like the brother has other better things to do than to be talking to people like her. I just really feel that way, right? And a lot of you brothers out here, I wanna just tell you something. You know, a lot of these sisters out here, and this is not everybody, but some of these sisters out here, they don't have nothing better to do, okay, than to be on these shows. And some of these brothers also, right? Some black people don't have nothing better to do. And we got to be adults, okay? Leave these people alone. These people are crazy. They're about drama. And again, this is not all our people. I get it, right? But if somebody's going to be in here doing this, the last thing you want to do is engage them, right? So shout out to the brother Tony the Closer. You know, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I haven't heard anything bad about the brother. If you want to say the brother's opulent or he's too pretentious or whatever like that, again, that's an opinion, right? I've never heard anything about him like I've heard with, like, what's this guy named Jay Ellis or something like that? The guy that's the real estate scam guy. Jay whatever, I forgot what his name is, but you know, this Jay Morrison guy. I've heard terrible things about this dude. I've never heard anything about the other brother such that I should believe that he's not doing what he said he's doing. Okay. So anyways, what do you have to say about this, guys? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk.